This is Real Talk with Kelsey and Rachel. I'm Rachel. This is Kelsey.
Hey guys, my name is Kelsey, and of course you know that that's Rachel, and I'm Kelsey. That being Rachel, me being Kelsey. Bada bing, bada boom. Realist McCarson's in the room. How you doing? Hey guys, it's your best fight friends. I'm Kelsey. That's Rachel, and we're here to talk about boxing.
Yeah,
the sport of kings. That's actually horse racing, I think.
Okay. Pay-per-view is going to be Gervonta Davis, Leo Santa Cruz. But can we just first talk about combat sports in general?
Really
starting Friday night through Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, evening, night. Like, it's just combat sports the whole time.
Well,
so in case you don't know.
It actually started Thursday. Thursday night with the Bellator card, which I had completely forgotten about. As far as Bellator cards go, huge card where you had one of the middleweight title belt on the line, the vacant middleweight title belt. Starts Thursday. Friday we have Jaime Munguia fighting on DAZN. That's a big fight. Because
he's a hot prospect. And then you wake up Saturday morning.
Yeah, Toronto Johnson is no
Central
joke.
Time here in the United States versus Chisora.
Woo, that's a big fight. That's a huge fight too, because Alexander Usyk was a undisputed cruiserweight champion. It's a big deal moving up to heavyweight. Derek Chisora is a legitimate regional level, like right below world level heavyweight. That's a perfect fight for Chisora.
Test
I mean,
for
Usyk, I think.
Yeah. And then we move into like around.
How about Inoue making his main event, United States main event debut against Jason Moloney in a huge fight for him, because look, this guy, he just won the World Boxing Super Series. He's huge in Japan. Well, he's about to be huge in the United States because this guy can fight. He might be the best pound for pound fighter in the sport. It's between him and Canelo and maybe one or two other guys. Terrence Crawford is a guy you could put up there. But he's legit. And then, we have...
But wait a minute. Let's back up. We have UFC Fight Night, which prelims begin at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And early prelims, and then your main event card.
When it's
around like 6 or so Central Time.
Silva, arguably the greatest MMA fighter ever.
Yeah.
And what the UFC is saying is his last UFC fight against Uriah Hall, the number 10th ranked middleweight contender.
Anderson Silva's saying, like, we'll see if it's my last fight. He doesn't want to be, he doesn't want to commit to anything.
Anderson Silva has the right mindset about a guy going into probably his retirement fight. You don't want to be thinking about that being your last fight. You want to be like, well, I don't know. Because, like, I asked him, what if you knock this guy out in 30 seconds? Well, exactly. Let's go see what happens, and then we'll see what comes next.
Yeah. So, ideally, UFC will end around the time the main event begins for the Inoue fight, which is on ESPN, right?
Yeah.
We'll see. Then we also have a pay-per-view on Showtime, which is Gervonta Davis, Leo Santa Cruz. And that's the main fight I want to talk about because I keep waffling on that fight.
Yeah, you're a waffler.
The Bleacher Report picks for this fight. It was you, Jonathan, and Lyle. And you and Jonathan...
I was completely surprised by Lyle's pick.
Like, I read through their things, and I was like, oh yeah, maybe we won't even get this pay-per-view because you gotta shell out money for this. It's not like
$75.
The rest of our combat sports this weekend, we already have paid for them.
We're living that life, though, that combat sports life, I guess.
You know what? Davis he's a great boxer. He's bigger, right? He's a naturally bigger guy, younger. Then you have Leo Santa Cruz, which, there was a time where he was like, Leo Santa Cruz, like it was so exciting. Well, he's a little bit past that now. I was like, you know what? I don't even know if it's worth watching this. Then I get to Lyle's post, and you know what? He picks Santa Cruz to win. He doesn't think
Lyle's a Showtime mole. I think a CBS/Showtime mole sent to trick you into buying the pay-per-view.
Santa Cruz only has one loss. And so that it would be something for Davis to... Now, is Santa Cruz just at the point in his career where there's going to be some more losses should he continue fighting? I don't know. But here's the other thing. I went into SN Boxing and was like, you know what? I keep going back and forth. I don't know what to think of this fight. Is it going to be competitive or is it going to be a one-sided beatdown? And like people there, they don't know either. Yeah. So I'm not alone in this.
Another very obviously run by Showtime.
Okay.
The SN Boxing Group. It's very obvious that they're trying to trick you and me into buying the pay-per-view. I love Leo Santa Cruz, but I'm not falling for it. I also saw Mike Coppinger tweeting about a picture of Leo Santa Cruz being all ripped and being like, oh, this is the best I've ever seen him look. Yeah, right, Mike Coppinger / Showtime Sports. I know what you're trying to do. This happens with the, what are those, like HBO 24/7 and
Hype
Showtime?
Job?
Yeah,
you think
Hype
these
Job.
Are hype job?
Promotional stuff.
Or, not that, like, the fans and, you know, boxing writers, they're not hype jobs, but what I will tell you what happens with us is that sometimes I just make something more of a fight than what it actually deserves. So I might create, like, oh yeah, Santa Cruz could really, like, do this and like all this stuff.
I felt the same way about Arturo Gotti when he fought Floyd Mayweather. I did. I legitimately, people forget, Arturo Gotti had changed his style, had become a better boxer. That was Floyd's first big pay-per-view fight, I think. And man, Floyd just, I mean, it wasn't even competitive because Floyd is that much better. Fighting a guy who was just bigger, better, faster, all the things. I think that is
what's going to happen Saturday night.
I think there's more of a chance of that than...
You picked Davis by TKO.
I do. I think he's that much better. And look, if I'm wrong, I'm happy to be wrong because Leo Santa, that would be a better fight.
Yeah.
That would mean that the bookies are wrong because they have him at something like minus 670 or something. It is a huge favorite, and I think that he should be the favorite. But Santa Cruz, look, that would be legitimately an amazing accomplishment to upset Gervonta Davis. And just, that's awesome. That's a great fight. I'm going to watch it, and I'm excited to see it. But it's because I believe that Gervonta Davis, Tank Davis, is the next big thing. I think he's going to be great. I think he is great, and I think he shows it against Leo Santa Cruz.
Yeah. Well, I still don't know what to think. So I would like to hear from our best fight friends. What do you think, Gervonta Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz? What kind of fight is it going to be? Is it going to be a one-sided beatdown? Is it going to be...
Are you a Kelsey or are you a Rachel?
I just don't know.
Are you getting
What's a Rachel?
Hold on. Are you getting any kind of stuff from Showtime, or are they sending
But I'm not...
Are they sliding Bitcoin into your virtual wallet?
I'm waffling between. I haven't made any picks because I don't know. Like, I legitimately have ran the gambit of, like... Yeah, this is just going to be a blowout. Like, why would anybody even pay for this? Be like, oh, this might be really competitive and I really want to see it. Yeah. So, like, I'm just asking, best fight friends, what do you think? One-sided beatdown or competitive fight?
Let us know.
Let your friend Rachel know.
I don't need to hear from you, Showtime.
Okay.
I know what you'll say. Showtime sent out a press release that was like, in a 50-50 fight. Like, what? Nobody thinks this is a 50-50 fight, Showtime.
Well, here's the thing. You never know till the fight happens. You know what I mean?
I know, but it's...
Showtime might be... It might be a prophecy, you know?
It's purposely deceptive. I think there are ways to, like, have press releases that aren't purposely deceptive. Now, I don't have to do that, so I'm glad it's not. I mean, I might say the same thing if I was trying to get you to buy the pay-per-view.
Hey, well, we're never purposely deceptive here.
It should have a little asterisk next to 50-50. Describe later what that means.
And we don't need an asterisk next to Real Talk with Kelsey and Rachel because that's what we give you here is Real Talk. So, hey, let us know what you think about the fight in the comments and make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.